Hi everyone, we're here today to do a video on toileting. I know that a lot of you have had questions about this. I'm just wondering about your children having a higher frequency of accidents, or how often children should go to the bathroom, and just are you doing it right? So we just wanted to give you some pointers of things that we do in our classroom that you could incorporate in your own homes. Miss Cecily has taken some time to set up a small toileting area in her bathroom. These are all things that you have at your house that you could just set up for your child to make the process a little easier. All right, Miss Cecily.
Hello everyone. So I set up a little toileting station in my downstairs bathroom, and I'm gonna talk to you about that. So I'm gonna flip my camera. So here I have a little potty chair, a bench, a few books, and a little basket of underwear. Just having everything in reach or that's on their child's level will give them the independence and confidence to go to the bathroom and do it as independently as possible. So as you can see, like everything is down to their level. And so they have books that they can sit down and read. And if you do have books in your bathroom, I would tell the child, these are bathroom books. These bathrooms stay in the bathroom, or these books stay in the bathroom. So then that way those books don't, get mixed up in other things. And then also, setting up the bathroom so they have access to everything that they need. So the trash can is there, toilet paper, and then also I have a little step stool. So, Jack can come into the bathroom and wash his hands and dry them.
All right, thank you, Miss Cecily.
You're welcome.
So we wanted to just point out that establishing independence with toileting is very important at this time that we're spending so much time in our houses. This is a perfect opportunity to have your child be able to start dressing and undressing at home, and also if they're wearing diapers at night and they're changing out of them in the morning, if they're just wet, only the child can go through that process of changing out of that wet diaper and putting on underwear 100% on their own. In the classroom, we do the same thing where if they're wet, the child takes off the diaper, they put it in the trash can, they get out a wipe, they wipe their body off, put that in the trash can, they sit on the potty chair in case they still have to go more. Then when they're done, they wipe with toilet paper. We've also shown them the difference between toilet paper and wipes, that wipes go in the trash can, toilet paper goes in the toilet. They can flush the toilet with the toilet paper, they can choose their underwear, put on their underwear on their own. If you're at your houses and your child is still working on toileting, just having underwear on, no pants is beneficial. If your child has been doing it for a while, then they can start wearing pants, that's fine, but just underwear is helpful for the ease of getting them on and off. Establishing a routine is really important too. Even if the things aren't exactly at the same times, the process in which you do things is really helpful, and we will have an example of a routine listed below this video when we're done. And then Miss Katie also wanted to share with all of you just some things about choices and emotions when we're doing this work.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with attitude. So I like to think that, negative reactions result in negative reactions result in negative actions from the child. So showing like, that frustration, or even being like, you're old enough, like, why is this still happening? Or things like that is really going to make the child not feel very good. And they might want to hide it from you, or not really, they're going to connotate it with a bad thing. And it's not a bad thing, they're going potty. So it's good to have kind of be like emotionless and matter of fact about the toileting. If you notice that your child has an accident or their diaper is wet, it's good to just say, oh, your diaper is wet, or oh, I see you peed your pants, let's go change, let's get cleaned up. And after that point, like once you're with the toileting, it's good to like give them choices if they're having trouble with that. Um, like getting dressed, they can pick out their new clothes. They can decide. I know with some kids, they have little cartoons on their diapers. I'll be like, oh, do you want Thomas the Train on the front or the back? And they just get really excited about all these choices that they have to make. And then even like cleaning up, you can tell them like, you can either like throw your diaper in the trash, or you can wash your hands. What do you want to do today? And the goal is to get them to do both. So if they want to do both, that's great. But if they're having trouble, that's a good way to like introduce it to them. And then while you're changing them, it's a really good time to kind of like talk about. I notice sometimes the kids will like not tell us when they have like pooped, or if they had an accident. And that's, while you're changing, is a good time, because you don't have to make eye contact, and you have this moment with them right there where they're not really distracted. And I like to just mention like, oh, it's important that you tell me if you had an accident, because we want to be clean and we want to be healthy. And a lot of the kids have experienced diaper rash, so they know like, oh, if I don't do this, I'm going to get diaper rash. And so it's just important to mention like, it's good to be clean and it's not a bad thing. We just want to be healthy and safe. And then even once they're out of diapers, having them go, I say things like, okay, it's time to go to the bathroom. Do you want to go now, or do you want to go in like 2 minutes or 5 minutes? A lot of times, if you leave open-ended questions like, are you ready to go to the bathroom? Or do you want to go to the bathroom now? They're usually going to say no, because they want to keep playing or doing their fun things. So choices within your like reason is important to them. So again, like, you can go now or in 5 minutes, or it's time to change your diaper, but you can pick if you want to wear underwear or a pull-up. You can pick your shirt. Giving them, these kids love like picking out stuff and options. So giving them all these options is going to help them, move into it more easily.
All right, thank you, Miss Katie. So yeah, we wanted to just pass along that information to all of you. If you have any further questions about this, if you wanted to set up an individual Zoom chat with us, we would be happy to do that for you. If you wanted to share what's working for you at your house, that would be great, because a lot of the parents might be wondering, and something you're doing might work for them too. So thank you for watching the video today, and we look forward to hearing from you. All right. Bye, everybody.